Hi, thanks for tuning in to another video on Daily Inspiration. Well, we're going to dive into some of the most famous people on YouTube today and their views on God. And why does this matter? Just for the fun of it, and these 5 people have millions of followers, so whether we like it or not, a lot of people will listen to their views. And also because we're a Christian channel, hopefully their answers can spark great discussion in the comment below. Well, let's not waste any more time and start with the first on the list. Number 1.
Bible review. Bible review. Who is this guy? You lose. What is my doppelganger doing?
PewDiePie is a Swedish YouTuber and video game commentator and used to be the most subscribed channel on YouTube before MrBeast claimed the top spot. He first gained popularity for his Let's Play videos of the horror video game Amnesia. In 2019, he announced that he would be starting a new series in which he would be discussing Christianity and the Bible. This series was met with mixed reactions from his fan base, with some feeling that he was selling out and others feeling that he was finally getting back to his roots. Let's hear what he has to say about what he really believes.
I'm agnostic atheist. It basically means I don't believe in a God, but I can't disprove of one either.
Number 2. MrBeast.
What if you just die and then you just see nothing forever, you know?
Yeah, the nothingness.
It just fades to blackness and you're just like that for trillions upon trillions to billion squared years, and very scary. Something I'd rather not think about until I'm like 80.
Jimmy Donaldson, also known as MrBeast, is one of the most viewed and highest paid creators on YouTube today. His early viral videos included challenging feats like reading every word in the dictionary or counting from 0 to 100,000 for 40 straight hours. Lately, he's become known for his stunt philanthropy, giving away money or committing acts of kindness and filming them for content. Recently, MrBeast uploaded a video curing 1,000 people's blindness by paying for eye surgeries. His ambitious challenges and money giveaways have helped him grow his channel to the most subscribed channel in YouTube's history. And this is what MrBeast's view on God.
What about
I'm not religious. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you saving yourself for marriage?
I'm not religious.
At all?
No, I'm not.
What about that Jesus?
No.
You say no.
Yeah, like,
Are you atheist?
You just asked the same question different ways. The answer's the same.
Atheist or agnostic?
Agnostic.
Number 3. Jordan Peterson.
You know, that's Jungian synchronicity. And I've seen that many times in my own life. And so in some sense, I believe it's undeniable. You know, we have a narrative sense of the world. For me, that's been the world of morality. That's the world that tells us how to act.
Jordan Peterson is a psychology professor at the University of Toronto, a widely cited scholar of personality, and the author of what's currently the #1 best-selling nonfiction book on Amazon in the United States. The New York Times' David Brooks, echoing George Mason University economist Tyler Cowen, who calls him the most influential public intellectual in the Western world right now. As a lot of you are aware, Jordan Peterson is also a very well-known YouTube figure who made a lot of claims that the left usually find controversial, such as when he claimed that feminists have an unconscious wish for brutal male domination, referred to developing nations as pits of catastrophe in a speech to a Dutch far-right group, and also told a Times reporter that he supported enforced monogamy. Well, here's what his view on God is.
It's an attempt to box me in a sense. And the reason that it's an attempt to box me in is because the question is asked so that I can be firmly placed on one side of a binary argument. And the reason I don't like to answer it is because A, I don't like to be boxed in, and B, because I don't know what the person means by believe or God. And they think they know. And the probability that they construe belief and construe God the same way I do is virtually 0. So it's a question that doesn't work for me on multiple levels of analysis. But strangely enough, just as we were talking, the answer to that question popped into my head. I act as if God exists.
Number 4. Joe Rogan.
I know evolution is the wrong word for there, but as it improves and expands, we are no longer accepting the idea of Satan. Like culturally, Satan was an accepted thing hundreds of years ago. It was parallel. Like if you looked at the mentions of Satan and the mentions of God, they were right up there together. You're blaming Satan on the bad things and you're praising God for the good things. That's no longer the case.
Popularly known as Joe Rogan, Joseph James Rogan is a professional actor and podcaster. He has worked as a comedian and also UFC color commentator. He was in the limelight since the start of his TV career in 1994 when Rogan hosted the show Halftime Comedy Hour. Till now, he also hosted podcasts one after the other, and the JRE podcast was a star of his podcasting journey. And here's his view on God.
Or the idea of God. Even, I mean, if there is some all-knowing entity that is controlling everything and is filled with love and has a grand plan for the universe, they have yet to show themselves. So this is all just a concept and an idea with no basis in fact. And as we have found more facts about the nature of reality and the world itself, it seems more and more preposterous with every day. Every day that scientists come up with these new equations that show the way the universe could have possibly been formed, and every day that these guys at the CERN laboratory, the Large Hadron Collider, are discovering these what were at one time theoretical particles.
And finally, number 5, Logan Paul.
One that really hurt me is you told me I need a therapist because I believe in Jesus.
No,
That one hurt me.
No, I didn't. I said you need a therapist because Jesus isn't quite doing it for you.
What do I need a therapist for then?
Jesus isn't doing it for you. And I
what do I need
you're-
a therapist for?
I don't believe you're as emotionally mature as you could be.
What do I need a therapist for?
To get you to level up
In what?
yourself.
In what category?
Emotional intelligence.
Emotional me.
Yes.
Logan Alexander Paul is an American social media personality, actor, boxer, and professional wrestler. He is currently signed to WWE, where he performs on a part-time basis. He has over 23 million subscribers on his YouTube channel and has ranked on the Forbes list for the highest-paid YouTube creators in 2017, 2018, and 2021. And so, here's what Logan Paul said about God.
The day you want to see Jesus, that's when you're going to see Jesus. You just don't want to see him right
Hold on,
now.
hold on. I would love to see him. Present thyself.
Imagine somebody just popped up.
And by the way, I
Be
pray.
careful how you say that, because remember, how he presents himself might not be how you want him to present it. It could be you in a coma.
Well then, that's all for the video this time. Do you like this type of video? If you do, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you don't mind, please do like this video and subscribe. Until the next one, God bless you and thank you so much for watching.
Anyone here in this room at all, realistically, know I was going through something. The 2 years that I had the hardest years of my life. The only person that was there wasn't family, wasn't friends, wasn't coworkers. It was my Jesus Christ. I believe that the Bible would weigh more than a therapist, because I believe there's a lot more wisdom in the Bible than a human being that's dealing with their own drama could give me pointers on.